Coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between Mauricio Shogun and Ilir Latifi. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. All right, well, he's one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
It does not matter how he accomplishes it. All he wants to do is be on his feet and at range, hitting you with the beautiful jab, staying away from the grappling exchanges. You don't accomplish all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land all these beautiful diverse kicks, spinning back kick, jumping high kicks, so many things he possesses that he will try to use tonight in this fight.
Yeah, if this turns into a kickboxing match tonight, most people believe, yeah, his opponent is in a world of trouble. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Hua is 1 year his senior. He is 3 inches taller. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 17 wins, 8 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Malmö, Sweden, Ilir, the Sledgehammer Latifi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 27 wins, 13 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, Mauricio Shogun! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
So Dan Murgliata shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
All right, let's get this one started here. Round 1 is underway, and we've got a striker who is forced to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit better.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is, and this guy is as high-level as we've ever seen in the UFC. Look at the control of the posture as that big knee lands.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Watch knees to the body.
All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest and you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? My goodness!
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Misses again with a right punch. Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here tonight.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
That is a thudding leg kick.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Shogun. Staying busy in the clinch to avoid a separation. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you gotta find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you gotta get out the space, find places to rest and recover. Get against the outside, go to the clinch, find ways to just recover so that you don't have that next explosion. It actually has some meaning to it.
Trying the flying knee there. And there comes the separation now. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurts people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
All right, so now we're on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight.
It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
And he's out. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout. But you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Five minutes down, here we go now, DC, with the start of our second round. Shogun Hook. And the sledgehammer of Latifi. Beautifully timed and place kick there by Shogun Hook. Single collar tie here. Latifi's cheek looks... Oh!
What a fan...
Oh! Well, Hua's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Latifi. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC.
He's going to start looking to try to attack a rear naked choke, and that's exactly what he's doing. He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked. Oh, now he's in trouble.
All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities.
Quick entry to get him on a single.
That was a great single. Takes the forward, slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How's that feel to be on the wrong end of that?
I'm just saying.
I do know it's coming. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. So 37 total strikes have already landed for Shogun. Well, misses on 60% of the strikes, landing with just 40% accuracy against Ilir Latifi. Pretty good strike there, but not a ton of meat on the bone. Kind of looks like me at the Boca Raton boxing district.
He's used every...
Oh, beautiful job with the ankle pick to get him down. Now we'll see where he chooses to go from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far. Over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think he's going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Try to establish that jab. Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? Oh! seconds here of round 2. Quick level change now.
He went single into a high crotch. Oh, he's taking his dude for a ride.
All right, so there's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights, DC, and there was a big knockdown there. Thought he might get the finish. We'll see if he gets it in the next round.
Well, if he lands that shot again, it will be over. It will be a finish. You don't recover from 2 of those types of strikes. He found the right moment, he found the opening, and landed that big strike.
All right, here we go, 3rd and final round.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Now all in a quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotates the high crotch, taking it for a ride. Oh my God, he's switching along to a high crotch, rotated him and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown. I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Ooh, and he caught the kick. Well, looks as though his play here, you can even see him limping a little bit. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And he comes through with a big knee.
Oh, nice right hand.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie. Just over 3 minutes to go in our 3rd and final round. And they separate. So 67 total strikes have landed for Shogun. Well, not the most efficient effort today. The numbers landing with 34% accuracy thus far against Ilir Latifi. All collar tie. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. All right, well, the strike lands there, so he did hit the desired target, but it almost looked like slow motion to me.
Yeah, he's moving in slow motion. He's throwing everything at his opponent to get him out of there. Now it's just a matter of trying to survive and not get knocked out himself.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hands raised.
He's got to do everything at his opponent to try to find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is time for strategy.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good.
Oh, pretty good entry there, and he gets the fight to his wheelhouse on the ground.
Beautiful takedown into the full guard. Look for him to posture and use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
20 seconds to go in the fight. And he landed the right hand there. Knee of the body here inside control. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Ilir Latifi. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
See how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 30-27. The winner by unanimous decision, Mauricio Shogun.
All right, nice job by him there, as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you gotta go to the judges, leave no question, right? Be the person that is so dominant that you know you're getting your hands raised. He did exactly that tonight, and he gets a dominant decision.
right, coming up next is the UFC light heavyweight division collision.
Ready? You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Oh! Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! I mean, can you imagine having a reach advantage like this? What a luxury!
It's a luxury. Oh, wow. Oh! Oh, man, that was slick.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Elbow lands for him. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. We cross the midpoint in round one. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Ground and pound strike is true. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beat.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg.
So just over 20 total strikes have already landed for Johnny Walker.
Big punch lands through the middle.
All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming in here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very...
The fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
Oh! Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Left hand punch in the clinch. He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch. What a punch.
Back and forth we go here. "20 seconds now remain in the round. Takedown attempt late, and it's good. Side control now. 5 minutes in the books. All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway.
Big leg kick land.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. All right, trying to pass here. As Gilbert Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Well, he's got his back now. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High level, this is a terrible position. An attacking armbar.
Nicely done. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent. Now the guy's got armbar, he's attacking it on it. He's attacking armbar now.
Bottom fighter trying to control.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent. It's...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Nice. He's throwing every part of himself into these big
See?
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Working off of his back here, looks like he may try to hip escape.
Oh, you gotta watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here.
All right, so he postures up, then he's out. All right, feet on the hips here. Well, he's up, but oh, is he hurting. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
Well, as effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. He missed with that jab attempt there. Oh, Johnny Walker with another early land. This is a guy who fights like he is double parked outside, one of the bigger power threats in this light heavyweight division. And prevailing wisdom is that eventually Walker is going to find himself into a UFC championship scenario. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, oh!
Great punch. Oh, nice combination. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Back mount now. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the feet.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that...
Oh, looks like he's transitioning to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Paul Vraig.
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous. All right, coming up next, we get to this flyweight matchup between Jessica Andrade and Lauren Murphy.
You ready? You ready to fight? Let's do it.
Murphy compares herself to UFC fighters Court McGee and the former champion Hall of Famer Forrest Griffin. A definite tenacity and toughness to her style. Oh, she lands the punch there, really using her reach advantage in this one thus far. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Big kick lands.
She missed with that jab. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown D? So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Swing and a miss by Andrade. Whoa! And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Well, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. Absolutely flush on the land, and I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So sometimes it's the strike you don't see coming that spells your fate. And ultimately it goes in the books as a big knockout win for her here tonight. Well, that's a knockout they'll be talking about for quite some time. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 1 minute, 49 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Lauren Murphy.
Well, there's... Coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Gilbert Burns and Neil Magny.
You ready? You ready? Fight!
Well, DC's been all over this great nation. Fort Laser right on the equator. Tonight, though, we're in Rio de Janeiro. How was the flight, my man? You holding up pretty good?
It's rough, right? Rio de Janeiro. It's far from me. Come from California, but the moment I step foot in here, I know that I'm in for a great fight, and I'm also in for a great trial. People that are very knowledgeable about the sport of mixed martial arts and Jared Bass. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
All right, first round is underway here. We say in mixed martial arts, it's one thing to have the reach advantage. It's another thing to use it. We'll see if he can get that jab going.
He has got to fight tall. He's got to stay at range, use his length to give his opponent problems, trying to bring the fight into a closer distance.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Burns. And just misses with that big right hand. Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have a novel idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
He's got to try to check him, but he can't, John, because there's no windup. There's no tell. And when he feels his opponent is getting a beat on his leg kicks, he'll just pop a jab up. Get the hands up to block the face, blast the leg kick on the bottom. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that...
All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts, so he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Attacking armbar.
Arm has been isolated, but he picks him up and slams him down.
He lifted him through the air, slammed him on his back, and moved right into side control to get out of danger.
Beautiful job to not just turn defense into offense, but also to end up in a dominant position. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Magny gets pounded here with these elbows to the head. Slicing and dicing, looking good with these elbows tonight, champ.
He looks like a Michelin star chef trying to slice and dice in the kitchen the way he's tearing his opponent up.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Goes upstairs for an elbow. I love watching. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Nice connection with that punch. It's what? Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he might be out. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. Left hook, right hand.
Oh! Strong hook lands. Oh! Huge right hand!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh, he might be out. Burns chopping on that lead leg.
Jab hurt him a little bit.
Magny gets hit with a kick. Visibly limping here. Takedown. Under 3 minutes now to go in round two. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner. Oh! Ooh, diving punch lands. Oh, he might be out. And that'll do it! Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
All right, we sent it inside for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Gilbert the ring number.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right? But you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight, he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.
All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC flyweight division title.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Round 1 is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Just out of range with that left hook.
Oh, nice.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, landed that inside leg kick. Already a welt on his opponent.
Over and over, he's landed these big body kicks.
Misses with the left hook.
Straight punch lands.
Just misses there with the left. So just over 20 total strikes. And now landed for Deiveson Figueiredo. Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch in the first one you learn is a jab.
Right.
And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon. It's such a fast leg kick.
Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks. Beautiful punch.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range to him.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Left hand counter. Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek. Oh, and there's that head kick. He kept talking about the opening that would be there on Thursday. Those words proving prophetic right there.
I mean, his vision and his timing allows him to get that technique off.
Takedown is going long round, and he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground. Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man.
That horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick. and watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Nice leg kick. That was a nice strike. Powerful leg kick lands.
Just misses with the jab. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws this punch.
Moving to his left now. 3 minutes now to go in round 2. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Beautiful kick.
Right hand on point. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
Checks the leg kick.
Good stick. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow and a big moment in this fight.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh!
Nice kick.
Oh, nice combination of strikes there. In terms of the accuracy, I mean...
Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Beautiful leg kick throw.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm going to do this to anybody, it's Andy. Oh, nice.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Wow. Wow.
He's done. He's done.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. Decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliano is going to stop to this contest at 40 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno.
Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision.
Ready? Ready to fight?
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
All right, so there it is, the early takedown. He told everyone here during fight week within earshot that he was going to try to wrestle, try to get this fight to the ground, and had no problem doing so just there.
During their fight camp, they made a checklist, and they checked off the most important part of the fight, getting an early takedown.
Teixeira's pass is denied. North-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. All right, side control now. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, he's got his back now. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. He's gonna attack armbar here.
And he's out. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you gotta be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent. Nice takedown land.
Round two next.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we are, early round two. Look is there again.
Big kick lands.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand? Because eventually you're gonna have to put something on your opponent that's gonna really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done. Back and forth we go. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. A little single collar tie there.
Big kick.
Well, the octagon, not a great place to be when you're looking for a rest or a stool. His stamina has been a huge issue tonight. Oh! That is his biggest strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him.
Oh, nice job using his nicely done. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect. Gotta watch his neck.
He's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
He's got to whip his hips into that kick. The fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Single collar tie now. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Back to the feet. Oh! Huge right hand!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish the fight.
Back to the feet.
Stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
Let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched it.
I mean, a competitive fight. That one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is calling a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 17 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Teixeira.
Oh, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers how soon